signed and sealed.
I mean, if I was smart, if I really wanted to get this run, I should start killing Katana in transition. But it's just so much more fun to play the double noodle phase. But it does definitely make the fight harder. Like on leveled, it's kind of fine, like you can do whichever. Because you just have so much damage. And if you get even a decent transition, you really just don't need many hits on Katana. Or I mean, well yeah, Katana in phase 2. But BL4 it's a bit different. You definitely need quite a few hits on him.
So what? Oh, take this.
Okay, he fell down. I mean, I think he can come here while I'm opening this, but looked like he was so far that I just went for it.
You are a skilled hunter, and absolutely merciless, which is why I must slaughter you.
Yeah, that was a bit scuffed. Okay, surely third time's the charm with shadows. Or I just keep getting hit to them. Maybe I'll just try playing a little more safer, like doing safer strats. Which is obviously more boring, but it's also boring to keep resetting to those guys. No matter what happens, I shouldn't talk at all during the fight. I always get hit when I start talking in shadows. Oh well, not always, but definitely increases the chances. Because you just have to keep your focus up so much because of the multiple enemies. Oh my god. Almost get hit immediately because of the tombstone. Okay, that was like the scariest shadows ever. I tried to play it really safe now in phase 2. With like getting near the katana. But, you know, they kind of just kept noodling me a lot, so still didn't feel really good. That's not good though. Yeah, this is really bad. This guy keeps following me. Okay, I think maybe now he did the attack. I don't know. Hope he just doesn't like come all the way up. If he stays there, okay, I think it's fine. Cause oh fuck, don't come here. Whatever, I'm YOLOing this. Nice. The one time you get past shadows, definitely YOLO stuff like that. Always a great idea. But yeah, I ran like closer to him than normally, and I think that's when he does that. So I feel like he has like a queued up attack where he does the jump, and then it's fine to just run. He's not gonna catch up to you. But when he just doesn't do the attack, he just keeps chasing you. Can become quite awkward. Because I've had that happen once before, and it was when I did it like that, just running super close to him. Because then for some reason he doesn't do the attack, he just starts running after you. Okay, let's see how this new strat works now. Nice. That guy is so weird. I don't know, like the way he works. Feel like he basically works only with sound. Except if you get like really close, then he'll like spot you. I actually like doing the laser bridge with the like the any percent way. I've seen a lot of people do the bridge on any percent even with the all bosses way, but I kinda like the timing better on any percent. What's up, Black Rose? I'm doing good, just trying to actually get this run now. I had a PB1 yesterday, so hopefully I can get it in a decent time. I guess I can pick up the chunks here now because I'm doing this the slow way. Yeah. Yeah, this is an actual run now. I started doing attempts, I think, like 2 days ago. But I haven't done that many attempts. But yeah, the PB is from yesterday, which had a Gehrman hit. We missed one hit though. That's why Paarl is kinda... like, it's not quite as easy as it looks, because it's kinda easy to miss hits on those legs, because they move around. And they're so thin. Yeah, I mean, I haven't ever been hit to Paarl, but you definitely can get to it. But the good thing is, like, even there, like, I missed one hit, but I still got the leg break. Because I just have so much damage, even on BL4. So you can fuck up the script and it will still be fine. But I think if you go to, like, BL4 no buffs... I mean, I think it's still scripted, but... I think then you can't, like, actually miss hits. Or I mean, you probably just come back with a +10 and just blast the boss, basically. So I guess it's not a problem. Yeah, basically. Like, the first leg break is the most important one. Like, I tested this a bit before I started doing... or like when I was doing practice. And Paarl is actually a boss where you need that fire paper. Like it's my last fire paper. And I use it here. But without that I wouldn't be able to do the like first leg break like fast enough. Because Paarl is very resistant to bolt. Which is what you usually use in this stage of the game, because you just have more bolt papers. This is also a boss you could level your weapon for before coming here. Because it makes the killing the maidens faster. But basically if you use a bolt paper the timing works nicely and you can kill them with 3 R1s, which is like fast enough. But like 2 R1s and then L1 is a bit too slow. Like you can start to get some melee attacks from the actual boss. Which is not good. Like while you're up here, basically. Now it's nice because this bolt will run out like pretty much as you come here, so... And even like with a +6, this is basically free. You just have to be more precise about the script and how you do damage. Yeah, Reborn is one of the worst bosses. The only good thing about it is basically that you can do like what I just did. So basically just stun lock. So you can skip the boss. Like it's basically Tower Knight, but worse. Because, I mean, I've tried to like actually fight the boss, like after killing the maidens, for like low damage. And it's just so bad. Like it's such an annoying boss to actually fight. Yeah. But it's just kind of a weird boss because it's just flailing around with all those limbs, and then there's all kinds of stuff flying around in the air, and I don't know. It's just hard to find like safe openings to hit him. Yeah, Bell Maiden hits count. But there's actually like 2 kinds of projectiles that the Bell Maidens will or can like launch at you if you're down and you don't kill them. The fireballs will actually hit you, but then there's the purple ones, I mean, yeah, they're just kind of visual, so they don't even have any hitboxes. I guess it's just meant to be like kind of a buff to the boss or something. But that's kind of weird. But yeah, when you're like up there, they can definitely attack you. And that would be a hit as well. Oh yeah, I was supposed to go to Upper Cathedral Lord here. Kinda changed that recently. Oh yeah, I was supposed to test this running section. But I don't feel good about this. I hate this part. Yeah, it's so tight on timing. I mean, the hat doesn't matter. I just picked it up for fun. Just for a change. Because normally I always wear the same hat. I mean, it does have better beasthood. I think. Yeah, it has better beasthood, but it really doesn't matter at this point. Because your set already gives you like all the beasthood that you need. Yeah, the hat is kind of like you can wear whatever you want. Or a lot of people just don't wear any hats. Because most of the beasthood that you need you get from the actual set. Yeah, it basically gives you a bigger meter. Like when you have Beast Blood Pellet on, you have that meter that you can fill up. So the more beasthood you have, the larger the meter can be. So it can give you more damage. But I think the max damage comes from like around 300 beasthood. So like I have 330. So like even if I have a bigger meter, it will not give me more damage anymore. But basically if you have a bigger meter at that point, you can still like, if you get it filled up, you can keep the maximum damage for a slightly longer time. So it's still kinda useful. But usually you won't get that much beasthood because you would have to hit so much. I'm not really sure about the amount, but I'm just kind of getting a bit of everything. Yeah, the cast parasite. I mean, as far as I know, it only works with the rune. For this part, for no hit, you actually don't need to kill these beasts. Because the brain isn't really considered a hit. But I'm kind of just testing this part because this is the way I do it for no damage. And I want to do another no damage run at some point. So I kind of want to keep testing this strat. Yeah, the visceral damage on BL4 is so bad. Because it scales off levels. And mainly from skill. Yeah, it's possible, but it's kind of RNG. I mean, I think you have to have really bad luck to get hit, but The way you can do it is you can lure the beasts basically with pungents, so that the brain targets the beasts instead. Because it can only target like one enemy at a time. So you lure those beasts out and then you run past. But for no damage, like the way that I did it, you can still do it like that, because those spears that kinda hit you, they don't actually do damage. Like, it's just a visual thing of the frenzy buildup. So you need to be like for a longer time in the effect to actually get damage. These puppets are definitely the most annoying part in this fight. Yeah. This phase 1 strat is pretty nice because you kind of shoot him in that corner so that he doesn't start doing like back hops, basically dodging your attacks. So you can keep him in that corner and basically he always does that one attack and then you can hit him again for free. The phase 2 is a bit more annoying because I'm actually gonna have to fight him a bit. I mean, there's some cheeses that you could do where you don't need to. Like, you could poison him right here, basically. Like, around here. But I kinda don't wanna use poison. It's just really slow and boring. Okay, this is bad. Because you kinda don't wanna hit these guys on the stairs. Because they can actually fall on you. Which is pretty funny. But also not when you're on a no-hit run. Because if they fall on you, they will stagger you and that's counted as a hit. So for this part I need to up the volume so I can hear him moving downstairs. Okay. That should have worked. Yeah. Yeah, you can do that. Honestly, I probably should do that. The reason I kind of do this is because I kind of found out that shred on my own, and I want to keep testing to see how consistent it is. But at this point I could just stop because it has always worked, so... And I've used it a lot. But yeah, the mirror strat would be safer. The only annoying part about the mirror strat is you have to kill one of the puppets that is next to the mirror, and you don't have a lot of room to kill him. So that can be kind of annoying. Because you can't move too much or else Micolash will basically move. Yeah, I'm getting a +10 now. If I was doing any percent, I wouldn't get a +10. Or even the gem that I just picked up. I would just go fight Nurse right now. But for all bosses, you definitely want the gem and the +10. But I hate this elevator. Just a couple days ago I actually missed that jump. It's just so annoying to do. Okay. That one came kind of close. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do this the slow way now. Because I also want to try this for no damage. Or I want to try to do this the no damage way. Basically, you just try to keep this one structure between you and the brain sucker. And then around here, you just go for the gem. And set it to once. And for no damage, you would mark out there. Because for no damage, there's really no point in coming here. Because you can't pick up the +10 anyway. Because you would take fall damage for it. Guess I don't need anything else here for now. No, I haven't done any speedruns. I kind of would like to try some at some point. But maybe I would do a hitless speedrun. Like, I think all bosses hitless speedrun could be kind of nice because there aren't just that many people who have done that, so you could get like a decent time and maybe more people would run it. But like the popular categories, they're just like you would have to grind so much to get those, and well, like grinding is the worst thing for me. I just can't keep doing the same thing over and over again. If there's like RNG, which in speedruns there's always RNG, if you want good times. Okay, she keeps idling. Kind of a bad start. Gonna be a pretty long fight. Now she's basically against the edge, which is not a great spot. You'd rather her be like more at the center of the arena. Yeah, when after 2 buffs you have this much health, you know it wasn't a good fight. Boss can kind of meme you, so I'm just doing very safe strats. But it's making the fight very long now. Like, there's gonna be 4 buffs. Very bad nurse. Yeah, I'm gonna add the DLC bosses to this run. Basically, I just wanted to do this first, so that there isn't like too much stuff to practice. So I can do attempts faster. And this way I can get better at this part of the run, and then I just need to add the DLC bosses. But I did actually do all bosses plus DLC already, but that was leveled. So I just haven't done it BL4. Yeah, Gehrman. Just need to get the cord first because I wanna do Moon Presence like right after it. The reason I do Gehrman and Moon like this early is just because they're like the hardest bosses in the run. So I wanna get them out of the way sooner. Because you could end the run on them as well. No, you can actually just mark out, like after you kill the boss, or like basically when you get the text that you killed the boss, then you can just mark out and you can keep playing. And then when you go back to the arena later, then it will end the game. Which is pretty nice. Wasn't the greatest shot, that second one. He could have kinda turned towards me and saw me. Oh yeah, the sharks. They are pretty brutal. They're like harder than some bosses, basically. Yeah, I don't actually remember how I bought them. It's been kind of a long time. Because luckily for no hit, you can basically just ignore them always. I mean, maybe there's some special runs where you have to deal with them, but mostly you can just run by. Okay, let's see if I can get a distance BB at least. Okay, that was kind of lucky. Like, basically you can run or mark out like that after Moon as well. The reason I marked out now was because I had buffs on. And I don't want to have buffs on for the start of the fight. Yeah, for all achievements you probably need to. There's only been one person who's done all achievements no hit. It's definitely like one of the hardest no hit runs, probably, that's been done. Okay, that was way too close. trying to get her set up so that I have 4 hits on the head and 4 in the arm. So now I think it's 1 and 3. So 1 more arm hit. Now just 3 to the head. Because I want to fight phase 2 as little as possible. Yeah, that was really good. I managed to skip the entire phase 2 there. Yeah, all achievements no hit was done by Moonlight Ghost. That is definitely a pretty crazy run. So you have to go into the chalices as well and do a lot of stuff there. Yeah, she was upgrading. Like, it was a normal run, basically. Like, no restrictions. I mean, BL4 that run would be insane. I don't think anyone's gonna do that. Yeah, there definitely is harder stuff to do. But then it gets like really hard. Like painful. Because there's like bosses like Ram, and actually fighting Ram becomes very painful. When you can't like just do a script. You have to kill the spiders like 3 times. Don't really like this position. Just gonna do another loop. Okay, so that guy can dodge my attacks. Never happened before. Of course it happens now. Yeah, all achievements now hit BL4. It's just insane. If someone would do it. Guess I'll use my insight again.
Do you think you'll have me? Oh. No matter. Oh, Dad.
Oh yeah, doing that kind of stuff without Hunter's Dream is... That's insane. Because then you don't have any upgrade as well. Like Bloodborne without upgrades, especially the later parts, is really hard. Because you just don't do any damage. Skip on shortcut? You mean like in Nightmare Frontier? I actually don't even know about it. So maybe it is. Or maybe it's not allowed for no hit if it's a skip. We're not sure. Yeah, guess I need to look that up. Because maybe it's allowed. Maybe you can do that. Okay, I'm kind of scared of Hemwick. Like these running sections. I should have practiced them more. They're just kind of scary. There's a lot of enemies here to deal with and definitely can get hit. Oh, if you need to exit the game, then it's not allowed for no hit. That's basically a rule that you can't do quit outs. Except on like specific sections where like there's no danger and you need to pick up an item or something. But mostly they're just not allowed. I guess it's a speedrun strat then, probably. Oh, I just meant like it could be for casual, more casual runs and stuff. But for no hit, it's not allowed. Like this next part is the scariest part that I have to do. Like again, something that I should have practiced more. Yeah, that was very sketchy. Because I used to just run by that last one, but once I got stuck on the doorway, so I started killing her, but I've only done it once before this, so not good to do on a run like this. Now wait for the summon. Right, I guess I'm gonna get the stamina rune. It's not that needed, but it can save you one backstab on Logarius. And my save state for practice has it, so I kinda don't wanna try without it since I'm so far on a run. But Logarius is still one of the harder bosses in the run, for sure. Well, basically it would be GG, but I mean anything can happen, but Cleric Beast should be the freest boss there is. I mean, I could get hit on the run up to Cleric Beast, but the boss should be free basically. I mean, I've only been doing attempts for a few days. But I did do like a lot of practice before that. So I haven't been doing like attempts for a long time. But that's because I always like to practice a lot. Because I don't like to grind attempts. So I only do like actual attempts if I feel like I have a decent chance of getting the run. And to be fair, I already did a BL4 moon ending run, no damage. So basically all the bosses, like in that run, I got pretty good at. So I just needed to learn these optional bosses for BL4. Okay, this is terrible now. Because he is next to that corner. So I'm just gonna rebuff. So otherwise my buffs are gonna run out. Okay, this is a disaster. Okay, now. Okay, that was the most scuffed Logarius I've ever done. But at least it will no hit. Okay, one last split. Yeah, all bosses with DLC is like technically possible. But you have to do some really crazy stuff, and I don't think anyone wants to do it. Like basically I think the hardest part is the drop to Orphan. But all base game bosses is, I think, very doable. Like I kind of wanna do, like that's the run that I would wanna do, is all base game bosses, no damage. Maybe even BL4. Don't really need to buff for this, but whatever. Nice. Okay, now I just need to add the DLC. Yeah, I think that was a pretty good run. Yeah, you were here.
Are you cold?
Like, I don't really remember any big fuck-ups. Except the Logarius fight, that was so scuffed. Like, that was the worst Logarius I've had. Probably because I was nervous, because it was the... I was kind of the final boss, because Cleric is so free at this point. I mean, I think Shadows was pretty sketchy as well. If I remember correctly. No, that's fine. I think I will end now. Because next I would need to do the DLC, so... I think I want to do that tomorrow. Or like start practicing. I'm just gonna check the time. See how fast this run was. I think I stalled at the end a bit because I was getting nervous.
Good.
Okay, 137. That's... Yeah, that's just a few minutes lower than my... like PB, I think.